Thanks to Blue Cross's Walking Works for Schools program, Tennessee kids have walked over 17 million miles in the past 5 years. That's enough for 35 trips to the moon and back. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee is for Tennessee. Committed to getting kids walking and healthy. Get involved at bcbst.com/impact.
Take me home tonight.
You can choose the back seat, or we'll choose one for you.
There are many reasons why 96% of First Tennessee customers would recommend us. Here are a few.
Well, what I love about First Tennessee is that everybody knows me when I walk through the door.
They actually get excited when they see you walk into the branch, and I love that.
They can't stop me from singing the praises of my bank.
Would I go anywhere else? Absolutely not.
I'm a 96.
I'm a 96.
I'm a 96.
Are you a 96?
Come see why 96% of our customers would recommend us.
And then there was one game left in our quarterfinal round in Class A, and then we'll have the stage set for semifinal Friday. And if semifinal Friday is anything like Thursday has been,
wow,
then we're going to have a dandy games for you tomorrow. I'm Kerry Mallard, joined by Russ Barker, and we'll have this last game, the nightcap, if you will, in tonight's game. Friendship Christian School, the Commanders, 25-3, will take on Grace Baptist Academy. The Golden Eagles are 19-10. Welcome to a very rainy, stormy Murphy Center on the campus of Middle Tennessee State University. We're in the glass house where it's nice and toasty and dry, but outside the elements are taxing.
Yeah, be careful if you're driving, especially coming in the Middle Tennessee area. If you're listening to us statewide and headed this way from West Tennessee, well, she probably already experienced what we're experiencing now, and hopefully this system will go through it very quickly, and especially in the next hour and a half before we get out of here.
I wouldn't want my hair to get wet on the way to the car. Friendship Christian, coached by Cleve Harris, 25-3, are in the middle of a 19-game winning streak. They are the District 8A runner-up, the Region 4A champs. Their first trip to state tournament play, but they are no strangers to state tournament play. This just happens to be their first trip in basketball. The Commanders, a well-known competitor in baseball. They are the reigning football champ. They were crowned just a few weeks ago in football. So they'll be taking on Grace Baptist Academy, coached by John Mathias, 19-10, District 5 champs, Region 3 champs, 4 trips to the state tournament. They have a 5-3 record. They have been runner-up twice, but never the bride, so to speak. The Golden Eagles of Grace Baptist taking on the Commanders of Friendship Christian. A 2-minute break, and we'll be back to set the table a little bit more in 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
The 2012 Blue Cross Basketball Championships are brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee, proud corporate sponsor of the TSSAA, and by the Governor's Highway Safety Office, who reminds you don't drink and drive, and by your local Tennessee Public Television station, proud host of the 2012 Blue Cross Basketball Championships.
I see history.
I see numbers.
I see music. I see spaceships. I see a butterfly.
Each year, the School Advocates for Vision and Education in Memphis makes it possible for hundreds of school children to get the glasses they need, all for free.
I see my future.
So whatever they see better. That's why Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee supports them. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee is for Tennessee.
I see you.
See how Blue Cross is impacting your community at bcbst.com/impact. Because you can see forever from Signal Mountain. And with the right vision plan, you can see a whole lot more. Because 5 kids in Jackson means 40 bicuspids at the dentist. Because of a mobile site that helps you find a doctor. Because of small towns, big businesses, and partnering together for affordable solutions in health and wellness. Every policy tells a story. You carry us because we carry you. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee. Health, wellness, dental, vision.
We can get a player up here. Oh, that's good stuff. All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program and participate in the TSSAA network, go to TSSAAnetwork.com/SBP.
We have a few minutes remaining before we join Chip across the way as he'll introduce both entire rosters, including tonight's starting lineups. And while we get ready for that, we'll let you know what tomorrow holds as far as semifinal Friday. At 10 o'clock in the morning, Memphis Mitchell battles Liberty in the first of 2 AA semifinal games. Stone Memorial will play CPA at 11:45. And then Class AAA semifinals will roll in. Clarksville will take on Memphis Central. Memphis East will play Science Hill at 3:15. At 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, it'll be single A semifinals. Lake County plays Perry County. A rematch of, not actually a rematch. That was Perry County making it to the semifinals along with Lake County, but they didn't face each other. Yep. It was Lake County, the defending champ in single A.
Perry County lost to Middleton in the semifinals last year.
That's right. So we don't have any of last year's champions upset as of yet. Liberty won it all in AA. Memphis Central won AAA, and Lake County won single A. So Lake County and Perry County meet in the semifinals, and then McEwen will meet the winner of tonight's contest, Chattanooga Grace Friendship Christian. That coming your way next. Now that we've said that, let's turn our attention to our local stations and let you pay some bills. And a 2-minute local break, and we'll be back with the starting lineups in 2 minutes. You're listening to the TSSAA Network.
The 2012 Blue Cross Basketball Championships are brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee, proud corporate sponsor of the TSSAA, and by the Governor's Highway Safety Office, who reminds you don't drink and drive, and by your local Tennessee Public Television station, proud host of the 2012 Blue Cross Basketball Championships.
Want to take a look at this?
Thanks to Blue Cross's Walking Works for Schools program, Tennessee kids have walked over 17 million miles in the past 5 years. That's enough for 35 trips to the moon and back. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee is for Tennessee. Committed to getting kids walking and healthy. Get involved at bcbst.com/impact.
Take me home tonight.
You can choose the back seat, or we'll choose one for you.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.
We're ready for the introduction of both of these teams. Let's join Chip across the way as we get acquainted with these teams a little bit better.
Final game of the day, this Class A quarterfinal matchup. The visiting team comes from Region 4, has a record of 25 wins and 3 losses from Lebanon. The Commanders of Friendship Christian School. Here are the reserves for Friendship Christian. Number 3, Andrew Wood. Number 11, Sam Gatlin. Number 12, Hunter Watts. Number 14, Aaron Johnson. Number 20, Stephen Hollis. Number 23, Sam Lancaster. Number 24, Anthony Williams. Number 33, Austin DeFevers. Number 44, Colton Gaines. And number 55, Blake Petty. Those are the reserves for Friendship Christian School. The home team today comes from Region 3. They have a record of 19 wins and 10 losses. They're the Golden Eagles of Grace Baptist Academy of Chattanooga. Here are the reserves for the Golden Eagles. Number 14, Mark Southard. Number 24, Alex Hernandez. Number 30, Aaron Tisdale. Number 32, Blake Savard. Number 33, Brandon McQueen. Number 34, Andrew Godsey. And number 41, Trey Sartain. Those are the reserves for Grace. Time now to meet the starting lineups. Starting at a guard for Friendship Christian, number 0, Hunter Anderson. At a guard for Grace, number 10, Justin Johnson. At a forward for the Commanders, number 2, Alan Heaston. At a guard for Grace, number 12, Stephen Record. At a guard for Friendship, number 5, Dalton Patterson. At a wing for Grace, number 20, Corey Nelson. At forward for Friendship Christian, number 21, Drew Hutchison. At a wing for the Golden Eagles, number 22, Josh Smith. At forward for Friendship Christian, 22, Mark Sandoval. And in the post for Grace, number 44, Austin Powell.
Grace Baptist Academy, the Golden Eagles, dressed in the white uniforms trimmed with gold. And Friendship Christian comes with the black uniforms trimmed in green and gold. Looks like it's going to be Heaston jumping center, and Grace haven't broken their huddle yet.
No, they haven't. As you see, Kerry Mallard and my name, I'm Russell Barker. We get set for our video stream feed at TSSAA Network. And if we've seen an action-packed day 2 of this tournament with some thrilling finishers and an overtime game that they'll talk about for a while.
Corey Nelson will jump center against Alan Heaston as we get things started in this final quarterfinal game. Good-looking athletes on the floor, and we're ready to go to work.
Winner of this game will get McEwen, who escaped a late charge from Cloudland, and the ball is in the air. And Kerry Mallard here with the play-by-play of our final game here in this quarterfinal round.
Friendship takes the ball and brings it on the attack. Up top to Hutchison. Circling up comes Anderson. He'll work the point. Gives over to the left wing. The Commanders very patient. Oh, nice little dish. Wide open underneath was Heaston, and he lays it in for 2, and that's our first score of the game.
A nice little back cut there by Friendship, and the Commanders up 2-0. Here's a 1-2-2 half-court little trap coming up here from Friendship.
Long pass broken up, and a steal there as Anderson comes up with it, drives, and had it stolen away. Back in transition goes Grace. The shot wouldn't go. Rebounding comes to Friendship. Here's a drive. Shot is up, won't go. Rebound comes to Grace, and they steal it away again. Friendship comes up with a good defensive effort. Brings to Patterson. Patterson going to bring it on the attack. 6:45 remaining, first quarter. 2-0 Friendship. Circling up is Hutchison, and he feeds it to Heaston. Over to the right wing. They're circling in the lane. And again, Friendship very patient on offense. Now a drive down the lane. Off the window, and nope, he just shot it straight up. Patterson got it.
Yeah, Dalton, nice elevation on that jumper, and Friendship Christian out of Lebanon, Tennessee, out to a 4-0 lead.
Nelson brings the ball to the left side. Underneath, shot is up, won't go. He's fouled, and I believe they're going to get Hutchison down low. Well, we saw Smotherman earlier, and we got Nelson in this game.
We had a Smotherman earlier, as you say?
Yeah, for Blackman. Nelson steps to the line. Corey Nelson, 6'4" senior. At the stripe, free throw is good. And that puts Grace on the board. 4-1 the score. We have our first sub of the game. That's DeFevers coming in. We got a good cure for DeFevers. Free throw is up, and it's good. Both free throws. 4-2.
Sometimes it's a 2 to 3 day cure.
Friendship with the ball. Sandoval kicks it right wing. Back up top, circles Anderson. Looking for help, goes to the left wing. Zip pass down along the baseline. They tried to give and go, but it was intercepted by Nelson. And Nelson hits the deck, and a foul call. The trailing official is going to get maybe, we'll see. Oh, yeah, that's Patterson on Friendship Christian, and that's the second foul.
Sometimes you don't know if the feet get tangled up or you tangle with your own feet, but the officials blow the whistle 90% of the time.
Smith gives the ball to Powell. Powell had it intercepted, and here goes Friendship down the floor, and there's a case of the tangled feet. It's going to cause a turnover, and just like that, Grace going to bring it on the attack. Record crosses half court.
These kids can't stay upright.
Bounce pass over to Smith on the left wing. Up top to Powell. Over to Nelson. 3-ball won't go. Underneath there's a rebound. Shot is up, wouldn't go. And a Friendship rebound coming into the hands of Sandoval. 5:10 remaining in the opening quarter. 4-2 the score. Friendship leads by 2. Houston goes to Anderson. Anderson, top of the key, penetrates, kicks it off, left side, shot is up, Rainbow won't go. Rebounding is Friendship. Patterson circles back around, they'll reset the offense. Here's a drive to the elbow, now to kick it back out to DeFevers. Hand off to Patterson. 4.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 4-2, Friendship leads by 2. Houston, swing pass to the right side to DeFevers. In the corner, they go underneath. Back out to DeFevers. He's in the lane. Shot is up, off the glass, and 2.
Oh, you talked about the patient sets. And DeFevers there gives his team a 6-2 lead, and you can't say enough about the Commanders. Friendship Christian very patient in their half-court sets.
Johnston in the corner is in trouble, and he almost threw it away, but it's out of bounds off of Friendship. Grace will inbound along the baseline.
Almost halfway through this opening quarter and a 6-2 lead for Friendship.
Here's a step through and a pass over to the corner. They go to Nelson. Nelson swings it back to the right wing. 3-ball in the air, won't go. Rebounding is Grace. Shot up, won't go. Friendship comes away with it. And now Anderson going to set that offense that we talked about already. Goes to the right side. Here's a long 2 in the air, won't go. Off the mark is Houston, and now walking up the floor comes Grace. 6-2 game. Friendship in the early part of this one. Nelson. Scoop to the hoop. Shot wouldn't go, off the glass, and right back to Friendship. Oh, nice pass. We'll call him away. Shot up, won't go. Trailing is good. That was Patterson in the right place. After Houston couldn't get it to go, Patterson was following and got the bucket. 8-2 the score. Friendship by 6. 3 minutes remaining first quarter. This is a 30-second timeout for our stations along the line. 30 seconds, and we'll be right back. out of the timeout. 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 8-2 the score. Friendship leads. Grace with the ball as Nelson brings it right in front of our position here courtside at the Murphy Center. Kicks it in the corner. 3 ball in the air. Won't go. And ball tipped around. Tip. And it's going to be out of bounds. And I think Nelson tried to feed it off Friendship, but couldn't find the leg to feed it off of.
Yeah, nobody there. Just a high-rise bounce pass that went behind the Friendship Christian bench.
So here comes Friendship with a 6-point lead and the basketball as we get to that 2.5-minute mark in the first quarter. Fundamental basketball on the floor. Heaston passes on the long-range shot, and it's going to almost go back court. Nice save by Anderson. He was in trouble, finds Patterson. Patterson dials up a 3, couldn't get the connection, and the rebound comes out. Long rebound out to Record for Grace, and he brings it across the time stripe. The dish underneath. Shot is up, won't go. A foul called. And they found Powell all along, but the defense closed around him, and someone's going to get whistled for a foul.
Foul number 2, Allen.
And it's Heaston, yes.
Third team foul. Grace Baptist has yet to make a field goal in this game, Kerry. Has 2 of 2 at the line. That free throw is missed. Now 2 of 3. 0 of 7 from the floor. Meanwhile, Friendship Christian 4 of 8.
I think they're 44% from the field. 4-9 actually. 0 of 1 from 3-point range.
And they just updated that number, and both 1 of 2 on the free throws as Friendship Christian. Patterson brings the ball down the left side of the court.
Here's a pass. Comes to the near side. That's Williams in there, by the way. He wears number 24. Ball goes to Lefevre. Lefevre shot wouldn't go. Boy, high for the rebound. That time was Nelson. Nelson feeds it down. Shot up by Powell. Reverse layup wouldn't go. And Grace comes out with the rebound. Friendship comes out with the rebound. Lob pass underneath. He waits on the defense and then gets the easy 2. Heaston made that one look simple.
Smart play for Allen. Very athletic play for the 6'2 junior swing man. Let 2 defenders go by, and he puts it up with the right hand. 10-3 Friendship.
Here's a drive by Powell, and it was deflected. He sends it in the corner for a 3 ball. No, it won't go. And a foul going to be called, and I think they're going to get Nelson for climbing the ladder there.
Yeah, Nelson got over the back. He looked at the official.
65 seconds remaining, first quarter. 10-3 the score. Friendship, 7-point lead.
Drew Hutchison checks in for the Commanders. And once again, Patterson will bring it down the left side of the floor in the front court.
Under a minute remaining in the first quarter of play. Ball comes right side to Williams. Williams goes to Patterson. Patterson goes to Anderson. And again, another very patient offensive set. Friendship with a 7-point lead. 30 seconds remaining. Here's a dish underneath. Shot is up. Rolls it home. With the bucket that time was Hutchison. Just checking in and gets the basket. Gets his first 2 points of the game.
Grace Baptist still 20 seconds away from trying to change a no field goal first quarter.
And they're trailing by 9 as a result of such. Grace, had it intercepted. Sandoval steps in, steals that pass. They go to Patterson and a collision on the other end of the floor. Shattering glass. 1 second remaining in the first quarter of play.
There are thunderstorms in the area, but so far we're okay.
12-3 the score, 9-point advantage. For Friendship. In the corner, 3 ball, going to be short. And a foul call? No. What
double foul, I believe. I'll forget about it.
He blew his whistle before the horn. What happened was he blew his whistle, signaling no basket before the horn went off, and that's what he's explaining to the officials now.
Premature on the blow.
We've played one, 12-3 the score. Friendship leads by 9. Back in 1 minute.
I see history.
I see numbers.
I see music. I see spaceships. I see a butterfly.
Each year, the School Advocates for Vision and Education in Memphis makes it possible for hundreds of school children to get the glasses they need, all for free.
I see my future.
So whatever they see better. That's why Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee supports them. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee is for Tennessee.
I see you.
See how Blue Cross is impacting your community at bcbst.com/impact.
There are many reasons why 96% of First Tennessee customers would recommend us. Here are a few.
Well, what I love about First Tennessee is that everybody knows me when I walk through the door.
They actually get excited when they see you walk into the branch, and I love that.
They can't stop me from singing the praises of my bank.
Would I go anywhere else? Absolutely not.
I'm a 96.
I'm a 96.
I'm a 96.
Are you a 96?
Come see why 96% of our customers would recommend us.
We're ready to start the second quarter of play, and Grace Baptist, not exactly shattering records, but they are trailing here by 9. Here's an interception by Friendship. Drive down the floor, off the glass, won't go. He blew it, and trail, no, won't go. And Grace going to come down with the rebound. 2 golden opportunities for Friendship. Grace brings it on the attack now, and here's a turnover. Right through the hands of Josh Smith, 5'11 junior. Couldn't handle that one.
Well, if you're Coach John Mathias, you've got to be concerned now. Your team is 0 of 10 from the floor, and no offense to speak of, and down 12-3.
Anderson works between the circles. Kicks it left side. Here's a pass that is broken up, and Grace going to step in, take over. Smith going to walk it across, gives to Record actually. That's Record with the ball. Takes it to the right wing. Passed on the shot and threw it away. Nobody was there. A lot of miscommunication seems on the part of Grace Baptist in the early part of this one.
It's like physically they're there, Kerry, but their minds seem to be somewhere else, and they've got to turn things around here in a hurry. Down 12-3 as the turnover committed is now the 7th for Grace Baptist.
Johnson steps in for Friendship. Sandoval on the right wing. Takes it top, underneath. Nice feed. And shot good by Hutchison. It's 14-3. And part of the problem, 0 for 10 shooting for Grace Baptist, 0 for 3 from the three-point line. Here's a drive and an offensive foul. Boy, when it rains, it pours.
Yeah, Nelson just got out of control that time. That's his second foul, I believe. Yep. He has both of the team fouls. We'll see if Coach Mathias gets him off the floor. Yep, he will.
Johnston comes in, and Aaron Tisdale. I don't know if he's related to Wayman or not, but Tisdale comes in. .6:15 remaining before half. Spin move into paint. Shot up, wouldn't go. A little short there. Grace with the rebound. Fancy dribbling by Record. Sends it into the corner. Over to Tisdale. Back to Record. Firing a 3-ball. Won't go. Rebounding. Who else? There's Friendship Christian. Sandoval tracks that one down. Friendship brings it on the attack. 5:45 remaining, second quarter. Long pass, cross court, 3-ball in the air. Won't go. Off the mark, and going high for the rebound is Grace. That's to Smith. Smith gives to Record. 6'1 senior walks it up the floor. Grace still looking for their first field goal and a touch foul called, and this was going to be on Johnson. For Grace, or for Friendship, that'll be the 4th foul.
14, Aaron Johnson, his first, team
First on Johnson. Here's the inlet pass, and broken up. Good defense by Friendship.
Yeah, good hustle play there by the Commanders.
Grace will inbound. Side court. Into the corner. 3-ball in the air. Won't go. And the shooting woes continue for Grace. That one off the fingertips of Johnston and no good. Here's a drive. Kick in the corner. 3-ball is up and good. 3 from the corner by Sandoval. 4:57 remaining before halftime. And Grace going to talk it over again. 17-3 the score.
This has become a laugher.
Friendship leading. We'll take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back in 60. .450 remaining before we get to halftime. Coming out of the break, here's Grace with the ball. Nelson feeds it into the corner. A drive along the baseline, stop, pop, good. And there's the first field goal for Grace Baptist. Record takes charge and goes to the rack down the left baseline.
11 minutes and 16 seconds of actual game time it took before Grace Baptist recording their first field goal here in the state tournament.
And a free throw won't go. Rebounding is Friendship. Coming into the hands of Hutchison. Now he'll relieve over to Patterson. And a drive. Oh, nice feed underneath. The shot wouldn't go, but a foul called. And I think they're going to get Tisdale underneath on the foul for Grace. It'll put Hutchison at the line. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, Aaron came up to contest that shot. As you see Coach Mathias there on your streaming video feed.
48-26, Kentucky leading in their opening round game of the tournament. I'm sure you picked Kentucky to win the game today.
Oh, yeah, up 50-36 now. Vanderbilt won earlier today. And right now, South Dakota State leading Baylor. 17-7 early on.
Both free throws missed by Hutchison, and Nelson brings it on the attack for Grace.
Let's see if the worm can turn for Grace.
Here's a shot and a foul, and Nelson's going to go to the line. He'll shoot a pair. This foul is on Hutchison. That's the second foul on Hutchison. Free throw is good. DeFever back in for Friendship. Nelson at the line. Get a good look there at Cleve Harris before Nelson shoots the free throw. Harris, the coach at Friendship.
Well, you can't get it all back at once, but Friendship, or Grace Baptist, I should say, starting to chip away.
17-7 now the score after we shot free throws on one end. Here's Streps called. And that was Sandoval turning it over.
6 turnover now for Friendship. Grace Baptist with 7.
This is going to be a full timeout. 4:10 remaining in our second quarter. 17-7 Friendship leads Grace. We'll take a 1-minute break for our stations along the line. You're listening to the TSSAA Network. Out of the timeout. We approach the 4-minute mark remaining in the second quarter of play. Lob pass to the right wing. Nelson has it in the corner. Ball's on the floor. And finally, he's able to get it out to Record. And Record will reset the offense. 10-point lead and a foul called. And this is Anderson, a little too aggressive on the defensive side. That'll be the 6th foul. 7th foul. It's 1-and-1 time. Bonus situation coming now for Friendship. And Grace is 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 75% from the stripe. I know they have a field goal.
1 of 13 overall.
And the stat monitor is not updated.
No, I got him over here, Kerry. 5 of 7, now 6 of 8 after that first free throw from Grace. And despite the 1 of 13 shooting at 8%, and that second free throw, they have cut this to an 8-point game.
And the fans are on the edge of their seat. 17-9 the score. Here's a pass. No, Friendship. Nice job by Heaston. Wow.
A kid in play would be proud with that move.
And now a trap, and Nelson almost turned it over, but he's going to be bailed out on a foul that was called, and I'm not sure if they got Sandoval or Heaston. I believe Heaston is the foul, the one in whom they called the foul on. Stops the clock with 3.5 minutes remaining, second quarter. Free throw is no good, and long rebound going to go out of bounds. Last touched by Grace, and it'll be Friendship ball. Friendship Christian School from Chattanooga, or I'm sorry, from Lebanon, taking on Grace Baptist from Chattanooga. Williams is to the left side. That's Patterson. He's in trouble. Feeds it over to the left wing. And that's Watts into the game. Remember the Riots? Here's his drive. Shot is up and won't go. Rebounding is Grace. And Grace going to bring it on the attack. Try to cut into this 10-point deficit. Nice feed underneath. Powell's shot is up. Won't go. And a foul. Nope. A ball out of bounds. It belongs to Grace.
Stays a 10-point game. 2:50 left before the half. The Golden Eagles of Grace Baptist were inbound underneath their own basket.
And they come to Smith. Smith back to Nelson. Nelson fires across. Here's a drive along the baseline. Teardrop wouldn't fall. And Sandoval with the rebound, but he throws it away. Record stops, pops, and rolls it home.
Wow. Second field goal for the Golden Eagles. They've cut it to 8 again.
2:25 remaining before halftime. 19-11 the score. Friendship by 8. Little pressure and a jump ball called, and possession arrow will stay with Friendship.
Nice aggressive play there by Tisdale. The Commanders, though, will inbound side court.
Long pass across the way. Goes to Watts. Sandoval dips it in the corner. Thought about three, passes on that, drives in the lane. Teardrop wouldn't go. Rebounding is Grace Baptist. That's Record with the ball, and he'll slow it down, walk it across. They pick him up half court. He'll press the issue. Oh, fancy dribbling. Day takes it down the lane, off the glass, and in for two.
Wow, found an opening, and he saw daylight and took off. It is a 6-point game. 1:40 left before the break.
And a timeout asked for by Friendship Christian. 19-13. Friendship by 6. 1:37 remaining in the second quarter. 30-second break, and we'll be right back.
Because you can see...
Substitution. DeFevers comes in. Anderson going to bring the ball across the floor to Sandoval. Sandoval in the paint. Oh, nice dish to the hoop and score. Little step through there, and Sandoval.
Good set play call there, called by Coach Harris during the timeout there for Friendship.
Giving Friendship an 8-point advantage. 1:10 remaining. Second quarter. Ball goes to Powell. Powell turns at the elbow, fires it back out. An offensive foul going to be called. And the Academy Award goes to
Austin DeFevers. He sold that well.
1:01 remaining. And the second quarter, 21-13. Friendship with the lead and the ball. Anderson feeds. Oh, nice pass across to the near side. Shot blocked. Nelson there to pick it up for Grace. He got his pocket pick. And Williams lays it up. Wouldn't go. A foul going to be called on Powell. And that's going to put Williams at the line to shoot two.
Back-to-back turnovers. You got to credit Grace Baptist. I believe that was, Stephen Record?
It was.
Who had the initial block.
15 foul. How you doing? Vanderbilt won the Battle of the Brains today, 79-70. Someone said that would be a good contest in basketball, chess, Scrabble.
Defeated Harvard.
Free throw is no good, by the way, by Williams.
Kentucky 25-point lead over Western Kentucky. The Hilltoppers won the play-in game over Mississippi Valley State the other night.
Free throw is no good. Missed them both. And Grace with the rebound. That's Smith. Gives it to Record. Record going to bring it across the time strike. Getting close to that 30-second mark. A half-minute remaining before the half expires. Ball goes into the corner. That's Johnston. He sends it back out to Record. And a whistle and a foul going to be called on Williams. The officiating has been extremely close in this one. They're calling it consistently both ways.
Nickel Dimer out front.
Yeah. Patterson checks in, and Watts will have a seat. 17 seconds remaining before halftime. 21-13. Friendship. Here's a free throw that's good. Bounces high and falls through.
Free throws, Gary, have kept Grace Baptist in this one. 8 of 11 now from the line. And another opportunity here for Record.
Free throw is good. Makes it a 6-point game. 15 seconds remaining. Sandoval goes left wing. Stop. Shot is up. Off the glass. Won't go. Rebounding is Grace. 5 seconds remaining. They push it up the floor. This is Record. Drives all the way underneath. Oh, dish. Reverse layup. Good. At the horn. And I believe that was Hernandez.
Beautiful reverse layup. Coach Mathias applauds his team's effort. 3 of 17, now 4 of 18 shooting from the floor. The Golden Eagles only down 4 at the half.
21-17 the score. Friendship with the lead, and we'll take our break. A 2-minute break for our stations along the line. You're listening to the TSSAA Network. Back in 2.
I look at my life and
The 2012 Blue Cross Basketball Championships are brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee, proud corporate sponsor of the TSSAA, and by the Governor's Highway Safety Office, who reminds you don't drink and drive, and by your local Tennessee public television stations, proud host of the 2012 Blue Cross Basketball Championships.
I see history.
I see numbers.
I see music. I see spaceships. I see a butterfly.
Each year, the School Advocates for Vision and Education in Memphis makes it possible for hundreds of school children to get the glasses they need, all for free.
I see my future.
So whatever they see better. That's why Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee supports them. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee is for Tennessee.
I see you.
See how Blue Cross is impacting your community at bcbst.com/impact. Because you can see forever from Signal Mountain. And with the right vision plan, you can see a whole lot more. Because 5 kids in Jackson means 40 bicuspids at the dentist. Because of a mobile site that helps you find a doctor. Because of small towns, big businesses, and partnering together for affordable solutions in health and wellness. Every policy tells a story. You carry us because we carry you. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee. Health, wellness, dental, vision.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program and participate in the TSSAA network, go to TSSAAnetwork.com/SBP.
We are joined by Kim Van Atta with the Governor's Highway Safety Office, reminding you, booze it and lose it, click it or ticket. Lose your license, your friends, your life, and a whole lot more.
This is true.
21-17, Friendship leads Grace Baptist here in our quarterfinal of the day. Tomorrow's semifinal Friday, and with all the sports going on, you leave this arena, and there's lots of temptations to perhaps be distracted. Maybe you want to call a friend, text a friend, let them know what happened today at Murfreesboro about a long 75-foot shot that went down and forced overtime, or your team has won. You might be depressed, and there might be temptations to drink and drive, and the NCAA tournament's going on. You might want to go somewhere and partake of alcoholic beverages. You have the right to do so, but you do not have the right to get in your car and drive.
That's right.
And that's why we're here to talk about such.
Absolutely, and we're going to add to that the weather tonight is really bad.
Plus bad weather.
So when we go out to get in the car, you're going to have to get behind the wheel, and you're going to have to slow down. The speed limit is a suggested limit. It's not, you can drive that fast. You don't have to drive that fast. Hydroplaning is a big problem too, and then we're targeting these kids because they're 15, 16 years old. They are excitable anyway. They're in the car. Odds are with other kids. So there's a distraction there. And then we have the cell phone, so they're texting or talking or Facebooking or tweeting or GPS. I mean, there's so many things they can be doing besides driving. So we're really hammering the distracted driving this year, especially with this age group.
But whether you're 16 or 66 or anywhere in between, the worst thing you can do, is get behind the wheel while you're impaired, or drive while you're distracted, or drive while you're not safely buckled in your vehicle.
Exactly. When you get behind the wheel, you're supposed to be focused on driving and nothing else. You have to be a defensive driver, first of all. You're worried about yourself driving safely, but you also have to worry about the other people on the road. So you should be working on driving the entire time you're behind the wheel. We have a young man, Blake McMeans, who works with us. and he was an All-American tennis player in high school. He made the mistake of taking a drink of alcohol, getting behind the wheel. He is now paralyzed from the waist down. So his tennis career is over, which may not seem like a big deal. It is a big deal to him that he'll never walk again.
Well, just this past week, there was an athlete that graduated last year. Then there was alcohol involved, and he was killed in an automobile accident. So that's why you have that. You lose your license, your freedom, your life. Any of those can come into play. And even if you're straight-laced and you're not distracted, you buckle up every time, you still must keep your eye on someone else, because there's a lot of crazy drivers out there for sure.
And you just never know. That's why we're trying to keep these people in front of the demographic that we have. We have Blake McMeans. We have conferences. A young lady from Michigan last year was at a conference. Her sister was killed by someone who was texting. Stephen Bargatze here works for the TSSAA. The right team is a magician. He goes statewide to middle schools and high schools and gives a booze it and lose it presentation, a click it or ticket presentation. And then we have the booze it and lose it signs. If anybody wants a sign, middle school or high school, all they have to do is call our office and we'll get those to them.
That was my question. You saw the light bulb go off there. Come on there. If someone wanted a magic show with this theme in mind, how would you go about scheduling such?
All they have to do is call the TSSAA or get on the website, TSSAA, and they schedule those magic shows with Stephen. But they're an excellent opportunity to listen to our message. Plus, it's entertaining. I get emails from the high schools and the middle schools all the time that talk about what a great job he does and keeps their attention the entire time, which is close to impossible with that age group.
And you know, I'm sure there's other states that have grassroots programs, but if you can instill the message here when you're out traveling across the state or traveling across the nation, those principles still apply to make sure you drive safely and as safe as possible.
Right. And we're trying to be proactive and prevent the crashes before they occur versus dealing with the crashes after they happen. I mean, you're dealing with your own life, but like you said, you're dealing with other people's lives too, and families are affected. I mean, it's very tragic, and these kids don't think it can ever happen to them. They're 10 feet tall and bulletproof. They get behind the wheel, and they just go. Right. Not understanding how dangerous it is.
Well, we appreciate your time and the fact you come by, and we look forward to semifinal Friday tomorrow.
Absolutely.
That's Kim Van Atta with the Governor's Highway Safety Office. And while we've got you right here, let's go ahead and pass along some totals for you before we take our last break of the halftime period. First of all, for Grace Baptist, Stephen Record has 10 points, Corey Nelson with 4. Austin Powell 1, and Alex Hernandez has 2 points. For Friendship Christian, Alan Heaston 6, Dalton Patterson and Drew Hutchison with 4 points each. Mark Sandoval with 5 points. Austin DeFevers has 2 points. And the rebound edge goes to Grace. They have out-rebounded Friendship 16-14. 0 of 5 shooting from the three-point range for Grace Baptist. Friendship Christian 1 of 3. Friendship 0 of 4 from the free throw line. Grace 9 of 12, and as Russ alluded to it earlier, that's the thing that's kept Grace in this game. Friendship 10 of 22 shooting, 4 of 18 for Grace Baptist. Let's take a 1-minute break, 1-minute local break for our stations along the line. You're listening to the TSSAA Network. We'll be back in 60.
The 2012 Blue Cross Basketball Championships are brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee, proud corporate sponsor of the TSSAA, and by the Governor's Highway Safety Office, who reminds you don't drink and drive, and by your local Tennessee public television stations, proud host of the 2012 Blue Cross Basketball Championships.
Want to take a look at this?
Thanks to Blue Cross's Walking Works for Schools program, Tennessee kids have walked over 17 million miles in the past 5 years. That's enough for 35 trips to the moon and back. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee is for Tennessee. Committed to getting kids walking and healthy. Get involved at bcbst.com/impact.
Take me home tonight.
You can choose the back seat, or we'll choose one for you.
Lake County, Perry County playing the first Class A game at 5. McEwen and the winner of this game plays at 6:45. 21-17. Friendship leads over Grace. And it will be Grace ball as we start quarter number 3. 8 minutes on the board. Record will inbound. And we're underway. This is Nelson. Back up top to Record. They take it left side to Smith. Back to Record. Back to Smith. Inside. Shot is up by Powell. Won't go. Rebounding is Patterson. And a transition period here. Here's Sandoval. Feeds it underneath. And travel called before he could release Mark Sandoval. Took steps. He was walking.
Yeah. And one step too many. Despite 4 of 18 shooting, the Golden Eagles who inbound here are only down 4 points. And have the ball.
Record goes to Nelson in the corner. And he finally releases. 3-ball. Good!
Wow, release, rotation, and splash. And the Golden Eagles are within 1. And this crowd has gotten back into this one.
Josh Smith gets the tray from the left corner, or left wing, and then Friendship knocks it, or Grace knocks it out of bounds, and it'll be Friendship bringing on the attack now. This is Anderson. Goes to the corner for Sandoval. Sandoval looks under to Powell. Back to Sandoval. Give and go. Shot wouldn't go. Rebound underneath is up and won't go. They just couldn't get it to go. 3 golden opportunities, but just couldn't haul it in. And here comes Grace looking for their first lead of the game. Nelson couldn't get it to go. Rebound underneath. There's a shot. Up 2. Powell with the bucket.
Wow.
And Grace has come all the way back.
First lead at the 6:20 mark. Third quarter, Grace Baptist.
Sandoval. Spin move. Goes into the lane. Shot is up. Won't go. Offensive foul called. Powell stood his ground. Took the charge.
Big Mo on the side of the Golden Eagles of Grace Baptist Academy.
Grace working to our right as we sit courtside. Record on the left wing. Goes underneath to Smith. Back up top to Powell. Powell lost the handle. Sandoval picks it up. Scoots to Hutchison. They find a trailer down low. Shot good with the bucket, Patterson.
Much needed basket there for Friendship.
Here comes Grace back the other way with the ball. Record. 5.5 minutes remaining. Third quarter. 23-22. 1 point lead for Friendship. Here's the pass inside, broken up, and Friendship going to come back with it. With a 1 point lead, Anderson gives to Sandoval, fires a 3-ball, in and out, wouldn't go. Rebounding is Grace, out of bounds, and it's off of Grace. And Friendship will inbound. 5:11 remaining, third quarter. Lob pass comes near side. Over to Anderson. Pass inside, stop, pop in the lane, wouldn't go. Rebound, up and in for two. Count the bucket, and one. Hutchison stood his ground, was able to get the basket on the second attempt, and he steps to the line to shoot a free throw.
Yeah, Drew's a big, strong kid, Carey, 6'3", stayed with it. Doesn't mind the contact inside, and he's got an old-fashioned three-point play opportunity. And a chance to give his team a 4-point lead, as you see some of the Friendship Christian fans there.
On the edge of their seat. Free throw. No good. Rebound up and in for two is Friendship. That was Heaston with the bucket. Long pass down the floor, and he blew the bunny on that one. Here comes Friendship back the other way.
Have to make those in the state tournament play.
Sandoval lost the handle, and it was off. Oh, great play. Feeding it off of Friendship. How about that by Johnston?
Yeah, Justin right in front of us there did a great job of getting it off the leg of the Friendship player. And opportunity here for the Golden Eagles to cut into a 5-point lead. Or a 5-point deficit, I should say.
Here's Nelson. Stop. Pop. Off the window and two. Got the shooter's touch on that one.
Yeah, Corey ate the extra bowl of Wheaties this morning. Had enough to get it over the front lip of the rim and in the basket.
Anderson kicks it in the corner. Williams drives, spins, shot is up, won't go. Traveling called, and a turnover. And I'm going to rely on your stats over there.
That was the 10th on Friendship. 11 for Grace.
Here's Grace with the ball. Over to Johnston. A drive, and lost it out of bounds, and was last touch by Friendship.
Substitution for Friendship Christian. Dalton Patterson back into the game, and he'll give Williams a break.
Pass in the lane, and almost got away from Powell, but he controls, gives it Johnson. 3-ball in the air is going to be off. Sandoval with the rebound. Kicks it to Patterson. Patterson to Sandoval. 3.5 minutes remaining, third quarter. It's a 3-point game. Friendship with the lead and the ball. Sandoval left wing. Feeds it underneath. Spin move and stepped on the line. Turning it over.
Even now with 11 in the turnover department on both sides. Still anybody's contest with 3:19 of the third quarter. And Grace Baptist, who struggled offensively in that first half, have the ball down 3.
Johnson checks in for Friendship. And Tisdale back in for Grace. Into the corner he goes. Lob pass inside. And traveling called. A little sloppy here in the third quarter as we get to the 3:07 mark.
Yeah, the teams at the half in the turnover department, 9 for Grace, 7 for Friendship. They've turned it over 4 times here in the third quarter, and Grace is miscued now for the third time in the third frame.
Friendship gets it across the time stripe, feeds it underneath, and ran out of room there. And another turnover.
Wow.
We've had a lot of turnovers here in the last 90 seconds.
That's 13 now for Friendship.
Nelson brings it across the time stripe for Grace. Comes near side to Record. Record drives, shot up. Whoa, it does go. He gets the roll. Put enough English on that one to spin it home.
Record's not afraid to tack the basket, Carey, and it's a 1-point game.
Sandoval gives left side to Watts. Back outside to Sandoval. To Patterson, and Patterson directing traffic. Goes back to the right wing. Looking inside, down the lane. The shot is blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Friendship.
Winner of this game gets McEwen in our final semifinal tomorrow evening.
27-26 the score here. Friendship with a 1-point advantage. Sandoval dials up a 3-ball. Got the connection from the left wing. Makes it a 4-point game. He's not on the program. Sandoval was an omission. He averages 10 points a game. He can shoot 74% from the free throw line. We know that about him.
Well, he's making his presence known now.
Here's a drive, and a foul going to be called. Offensive foul has been charged. I think they're going to get Smith. Yes. It's the second team foul.
And Josh a little out of control that time, and Friendship Christian will try to take advantage.
4-point lead for Friendship. They pass on a wide open three, and now take about a 15-foot jumper from the right corner, and that was Watts getting his first 2 points of the game. 32-26. A drive by Record and gives to Nelson, and a foul called, and what is this?
Offensive. Well, no.
No, it's going to be a blocking foul this time, called on Patterson.
Count the basket as well, so Nelson a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play with 1:22 remaining. 4-point game. So Friendship withstood the charge here in the third quarter of Grace, who took the lead briefly. Now they've taken the lead back. I don't think Chattanooga Grace Baptist not going anywhere.
Free throw is good. Makes it a 3-point game, 32-29. The Fevers checking back in for Friendship. Friendship with the ball and a 3-point advantage. 1:15 remaining. Here's a drive. Shot is up. Oh, nice move to the hole. Wouldn't go. Nelson gets that long rebound and drives. Shot wouldn't go. Rebound tipped around. Going to be controlled finally by Nelson. He comes back out with it. Goes back up, and a foul called. A blocking foul underneath, and that's going to be on Sandoval. Put Nelson at the line yet again.
Well, Nelson, a little pep in his step right now, getting very aggressive on the rim. Getting the loose balls and the rebounds, and back at the line for his hard work.
The foul is on Sandoval, his third team foul. Free throw by Nelson is good. And he has double-digit points, 10 points on the game.
Most of them coming from the line, 6 of 7, now 6 of 8 as he misses the second free throw.
Missed that one. Sandoval kicks it over to Heaston. Heaston gives to Patterson. Reverse it around, and the ball tipped around. Finally, it's going to be Grace coming up with it. Feed up to Nelson. Shot is up. Good. And we've got a tie ball game, 32 all.
Wow. Should be a thrilling fourth quarter coming up.
30 seconds remaining in this third quarter. And a steal. And they're going to lose it out of bounds. They being Friendship. After Grace stole it away, then it finally went out of bounds and belongs to Grace Baptist.
Been a little third quarter of mini spurts for both teams right now. The momentum back in the favor of Grace Baptist. As the Golden Eagles win bound, 27 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
Nelson brings it across the time stripe. Tied at 32 in our last quarterfinal game for single A. Nelson lost the handle on his way up. Kicks it over to the right side. Heaston shot up and off the glass for 2. 5 seconds remaining. Here comes Grace into the corner. Powell spins, shot up, won't go. And we've played 3 after 3. Friendship 34, Grace 32. A 1-minute break, and we'll be back on the TSSAA network.
Musco Sports Lighting, the official lighting partner.
Hey, you want to take a look at this?
Thanks to Blue Cross's Walking Works for Schools program, Tennessee kids have walked over 17 million miles in the past 5 years. That's enough for 35 trips to the moon and back. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee is for Tennessee. Committed to getting kids walking and healthy. Get involved at bcbst.com/impact.
Take me home tonight.
You can choose the back seat, or we'll choose one for you.
One more quarter. 8 minutes on the board. Fourth quarter rolls around. Friendship Christian has a 2-point lead, and they will also inbound with the possession to start the fourth. Patterson gives it to the right wing. Long cross-court pass back near side. Heaston looks along the baseline. Dumps pass inside. Shot is up, wouldn't go. Rebound, tipped around, out of bounds. Belongs to Grace.
Had a good set there, Kerry. Got it to the short corner and got the ball inside to Sandoval, but could not get the short jumper inside.
Now Record will work his magic. Oh, he had it pocket picked, and that's Patterson. Drives to the baseline, stops, pop up, and good. Nice little smooth shot there by Patterson.
Nice body control there from Dalton as well.
There's Nelson across the time stripe. He's in a hurry. Triple team. Dribbles through it, fires it up. Shot wouldn't go. Rebounding is Friendship, and they throw it right back to Grace. Record in the lanes, blocked away by Sandoval. A lot of fast-paced action at Murphy Center. Shot up, Sandoval wouldn't go. Fights for the rebound, feeds it off of Grace and out of bounds. Oh, that's a heads-up play.
Sandoval, a very heady player. He's been a force inside for FCS, has 8 points.
Anderson checks in, and Patterson will inbound along the baseline for Friendship. Friendship with a 4-point lead as we're at the 7-minute mark. And here's a foul, and that was Heaston being knocked to the floor. He'll step to the line and shoot two. Do you have the percentages from the charity stripe?
Well, for Heaston, this is his first trip to the line today. As a team, Friendship Christian 0 of 5. Haven't made a free throw today.
Free throw is no good. He still hasn't.
0 of 6 now as a team. Meanwhile, Grace Baptist, the reason they're still in this, Kerry, 11 of 15 from the line. 73%. They're rocking that one. See a good look there at Heaston with his second free throw. From behind the backboard.
Free throw is good.
Bang.
5-point advantage for Friendship. Grace gets it across and has to contend with a little pressure defense. Come near side to Record. 6:45 remaining in the contest. Powell feeds it into the corner. Back up top to Nelson. Back into the corner. 3-ball in the air. Good. A big basket by Josh Smith and a 30-second timeout. 6:36 remaining in the ball game. 37-35. Friendship by 2. 30-second break. We'll be right back. Out of the timeout. Friendship Christian inbounds with a 2-point lead. 6.5 minutes remaining in the contest. Ball goes left side to Patterson. He's on the left wing, actually. Swing pass to the right, down along the baseline. Oh, nice give inside to Sandoval, and he was hammered as he went up for 2, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. That is only the 4th team
foul on 22. John.
Well, Chip let us know who the foul was on.
Yeah. Foul was on Smith. That's the 4th team foul. That's in Smith's 3rd. Sandoval, in the meantime, steps in. Free throw is good. He's a 74% free throw shooter. He and Patterson both with 74. Then it drops just a little to Anderson, 68%. Then it really falls off to Houston and Hutchison, only shooting 33% from the charity stripe. Free throw is up and good. He got them both. Substitution.
The Fevers back on the floor for
Fever.
Coach Harris and Friendship. A little more beef inside.
39-35. 4-point advantage for Friendship. Grace with the ball. 6:15 remaining in the contest. They go right side to Hernandez. Hernandez got that reverse layup as we closed out half, and his shot that time would not go. Rebounding is Houston. He takes it down the floor, holds up, and they're going to work their offensive set again. Anderson holds the ball out front. Kicks it to right wing. 3-ball in the air. Good.
Oh, a big bucket there from Friendship. They've opened up now a 3-possession lead at 42-35.
That was Patterson with the tray. He has 11 points in the contest. Back the other way, Nelson stops, pops, and couldn't get it to go, and a foul called. And 2 shots coming to Nelson.
Foul number 2, Allen Houston, his 3rd personal.
3 fouls now. On Houston. I think they called him Houston, but it's Houston. Free throw, got it.
5-point game. Excellent free throw shooting again for Grace. 13 of 17 now from the line.
Anderson goes left side to Houston. Back to the right side. Here's a little step move in the lane. Good. He got it to go. Houston with an acrobatic move. He averages 11.7 on the season, has 13 in this contest. As we get close to the 5-minute mark. Ball comes up top to Smith. Oh, nice cut down low. Rickard, shot wouldn't go. Powell trailing, couldn't get it to fall, but he is fouled.
Yeah, lovely little backdoor cut. Rickard couldn't get that layup, but Powell, he's played solid on both ends of the floor. He stopped the dribble drive a moment ago, and right there in the perfect place to get that offensive rebound.
The foul is on Anderson, his 3rd, 5th team foul. Free throw is good, and Austin Powell hits the free throw. He'll have another.
14 of 18 now from the line for Grace Baptist.
Free throw is up and no good. 6-point lead for Friendship Christian. Here's a drive and a foul is going to be a floor foul. That's going to be the 5th foul on Grace.
No basket. Foul is under 12. Stephen Record is first. Team 5th.
Fouls on Record is first. Ball comes to Anderson. Anderson to Houston. Swing pass near side. Patterson drives, gives it to the big guy underneath. The Fever. Back up top. Shot up wouldn't go. Rebounding is going to be Grace.
Not a good shot there, Kerry, if you're Friendship Christian. Now it gives Grace Baptist an opportunity here.
A 6-point contest. 4.5 remaining in this last quarterfinal game. Smith in the corner gives to Nelson. His shot wouldn't go, and an air ball shot there, and with the rebound is Friendship. Sandoval had it stripped, or gives over to, I should say, Patterson, and then he had it swatted from behind, and a foul called.
Good Nelson with his 3rd foul. And still not in the bonus, the 16th foul on Grace Baptist.
Patterson still flexing the wrists a little bit. He felt that one. Halfway through the 4th quarter. 6-point ball game. Friendship with the lead and the ball. The Fever had it stolen away, and a foul going to be called. And this foul is going to be on Anderson. That's his 4th.
Coach
and
Mathias,
it's a 16 foul.
Yeah, Coach Mathias lobbing for an intentional there, but the officials will hear none of it. Now you're getting down to 3:53. You're under the halfway point for your Grace Baptist. You're still only down 6, but you got to start converting on your end of the floor.
Both teams will be in a bonus situation for the remaining 3:45. Here's a stop shot. Good off the glass and in for 2 by Nelson. 4-point game. Pass goes to the right side, inside. Sandoval dump pass underneath and out of bounds. And DeFever comes up hobbling. He might have tweaked an ankle.
That's a foul there as well to be a 1-and-1 for Friendship.
I was screened off the play there, but that'll be the second foul on Heaston. Heaston goes to the line. I beg your pardon.
Yeah, the foul was on record.
Record, right. Spin the record.
Put the needle on the record.
Free throw. No, won't go. Rebound out of bounds and belongs to Grace.
Kentucky, the number 1 overall seed, defeats Western Kentucky tonight 81-66 as the NCAA tournament. Well, it actually got underway the other night, but the way I look at it, it started today.
Absolutely.
After you're playing games.
You're a traditionalist.
That's right.
44-40 the score here. Friendship with the lead. Grace with the ball. Record kicks it out for a tray. And it's short. Going to be coming out. And back up. Shot up. Won't go. Rebounding is Grace. Shot good. And that was Josh Smith. And it's a 2-point game. 3:06 remaining in the contest.
Coach Mathias got a timeout there.
44-42. Friendship holding on by 2. 3:06 remaining in this ball game. We'll take a full minute break and be back. Stay tuned. .306 remaining in this contest. 44-42. Friendship leads by 2 with the ball. And Sandoval going to bring the ball up the floor. Gives to Anderson. Anderson feeds it over to the right side to Patterson. Back near side to Heaston. Inside to Sandoval. He's at the free throw line. Fires away. Shot wouldn't go. Rebound. Sandoval went and got it. Gives to Anderson. Anderson's shot is up, won't go, and a foul called, and it's going to be free throw time for Friendship Christian. And Friendship, not a lot of trips to the charity stripe today, right?
Yeah, how about the play of Sandoval, who went and got that rebound of his own missed shot. 10 points, and now he's hit double digits in rebounds with 10. As Friendship, only 3 of 10 from the line this evening.
Free throw is good. That helps the matter there. Anderson gets his first. He'll have another. That was the 8th team foul on Grace. Free throw. Nope, missed that one. Nelson with the rebound. 3-point lead for Friendship. Grace down the floor. Right through the middle of the lane, and a shot would not go, and a foul called, blocking foul on Hutchison. And it put Nelson at the line with 2:32 remaining in the contest.
Bit of a late whistle there, but Corey Nelson, who's been fairly solid tonight, Kerry, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 8 of 10 from the line. He'll be up there now 2 times.
First one is good. He cut it to 2, and we could have a 1-point game depending on this free throw. by Corey Nelson. Free throw, no, it wouldn't go. Rebounding is Hutchison. Hutchison gives to Patterson. Over to Sandoval. Back to Patterson. Near side to Anderson. They come near side to Houston. And might be content just to burn a little clock. And now Coach Cleve Harris wants to talk it over. And that is the, well, let's see. Friendship has 2 timeouts remaining.
Took a 30 there.
Grace. That gives us time to tell you about the Rawlings basketball, the official basketball of the TSSAA.
And also, chocolate milk, the official drink of the TSSAA, and healthy athletes across Tennessee. Thanks to our Tennessee dairy farmers for providing such a naturally nutritious way to fuel up our bodies. Hey, are you on Facebook? Follow the Blue Cross Basketball Facebook page at www.facebook.com/BCBSTBBALL to stay updated on news and scores throughout the tournament. Back to you.
Friendship working out of the timeout as we approach the 2-minute mark. To Patterson. Sandoval. Under 2 minutes remaining. And they're going to force the issue now. Of course, Friendship getting close to that double bonus situation, but they turn it over. Steps called.
Yeah, Patterson picked that dribble up, Kerry, and took an extra step, and the official right there with the call. And now Grace Baptist down 2 will inbound. 1:48 remaining. Looks like another single A game's going to go down to the wire. 3 out of 4 today.
I tell you, it's been a great quarterfinal round in Class A. Record goes to Tisdale. Back to Record. And swinging back around is Smith. Drives the lane. Shot up, won't go. Foul called. And that will be a foul on Friendship. It's going to put Smith at the line. Josh Smith, a 5'11 junior.
And this will be Smith's first attempt from the line today.
Grace, 15 of 21 as a team. Free throw, no good.
Ooh, boy, that's tough. Had a chance to tie it there.
He could cut it to 1. The foul was on DeFevers, his first. Free throw is no good. Missed him both.
Wow.
Sandoval with the rebound. Kicks it to Patterson. 1:15 remaining. Ball goes to DeFever in the corner. And back to Sandoval, and he threw it out of bounds.
Wow, what is Friendship's Christian's hurry, Kerry?
I understand.
Have the ball in a 2-point lead.
Yeah, if you've got a ball in a 2-point lead, that's...
Matter of fact, that's their 20th turnover.
Team fouls are even at 8 apiece. Arrow possession in favor of Grace. Nelson feeds it out. 3 ball in the air, won't go. Rebounding is Friendship. They give the ball to Sandoval. Sandoval feeds it up the floor to Anderson. Anderson, oh, nice feed. Shot up good by Houston, and he's fouled.
Big bucket there with just under 47 seconds remaining.
How about the assist to Anderson?
Yeah, Anderson did a nice job of recognizing his teammate, Houston, open. Took it up left hand to the foul.
Houston, a 55% free throw shooter on the season. And got that one. He defied the odds that time.
The 3rd foul on record for Grace.
Here's a drive. Shot up. Tisdale couldn't get it to go. And over the back. And boy, you could almost light the candles on this one.
Yeah, Friendship just making enough plays down the stretch to pull this one out. Up 5. 37 seconds, but as we saw in the Lake County Booker T. Washington game earlier today,
it ain't over until it's over. By the way, go ahead and tell it. I'll do it.
Okay.
75-foot shot today from Derek
Swift of Lake County.
And Russell had the call. If you want to pull it up, go to Lake County on YouTube. If you go to YouTube, type in Lake County or Derek Swift.
Yeah, it'll come up.
It'll pop up there, and you'll see a dandy. And wow, that was a once-in-a-lifetime shot. No doubt it forced overtime, and Lake County came snatched one from the jaws of defeat and turned a victory. A defeat into a victory for sure.
Double bonus now, so 2 shots coming up here for Friendship Christians.
The Fever.
Austin at the line.
Free throw, no, won't go. 56% free throw shooter.
Yeah, that was his first attempt on the night.
I would say he played a role in the football championship not long ago. Free throw good. Big, hefty young man.
He's a bruiser, no doubt. Still a 2-possession game with 37 seconds left. Timeout situation. Grace is down to 1. Friendship has 2.
6-point game. Here's Nelson. Fires a 3-ball. Going to be well short there. Rebound underneath. Shot wouldn't go, and a foul called, and that's going to put
Alex Hernandez at the line. He just got inserted into the lineup for Coach Mathias, and he'll have 2 shots here. 30 seconds remaining. First time we've seen him on the floor today, isn't it?
Well, he got the reverse layup. It's the second quarter expired. Missed the free throw. 30 seconds exactly remaining. A 6-point game. Friendship with the lead. Free throw is off the mark, no good. And Sandoval comes up with it. Anderson fouled. And I think they might get record.
I believe his 4th.
Double bonus.
Yeah, despite 6 of 15 shooting from the line, only 40% for Friendship Christian. Still 21 seconds away from punching their ticket to the semifinals tomorrow.
Anderson, a 68% free throw shooter, gets the first. He'll have another. And that gives Friendship a 7-point advantage. Free throw up and off the mark, won't go. Rebounding is Grace. Nelson fires, 3-ball good, and a timeout, full timeout asked for. With 12 seconds remaining, Grace has cut it to a 4-point game, 50-46 the score. Let's take a 1-minute break along the line on the TSSAA network. Stepping in is Friendship. Our producer, Russell Barker, has had a long day.
Yeah.
Friendship inbounding.
Forgot a couple of buttons, didn't I?
Fouled immediately. And fouls on Tisdale is going to put Patterson at the line. Patterson, a 74% free throw shooter. Has 11 on the day, make it 12. He averages 14, so most likely will be just under his average in this ball game.
Unlike past years where Single A had a day to recover after their opening round game, a quick turnaround here for these Single A squads as they play the finals in quarterfinal on Thursday. They're going to turn back around and play on semifinal Friday.
Second free throw is good. 52-46, and Grace going to inbound. Long pass up the floor. Record fires a three. No, won't go. Gets the rebound. Record fires another three, and it won't go. And that's it for this one. The final score is Friendship Christian 52, Grace 46. And that means that Friendship will move along and play McEwen tomorrow evening at 6:45. Friendship now with a record of 26-3. We're going to recap the semifinal brackets for you before we leave the airways. In the morning at 10 o'clock, it'll be Mitchell and Liberty, Stone Memorial and CPA at 11:45. In AAA, Clarksville and Memphis Central at 1:30. Memphis East and Science Hill at 3:15. Class A semifinals looks like this. Lake County, Perry County at 5. McEwen and Friendship at 6:45. We'll give you some, well, Russell, I'll let you give what few stats there you have, and then we'll say so long for the evening.
Friendship Christian, 20 of 41 overall from the floor, 49%, 3 of 7 from beyond the arc, 43%, 9 of 19 from the line at 47%. Committed 20 turnovers, scored 16 points off of turnovers. Those 16 points even on both sides, as Grace Baptist had the same number as well. The assists for Friendship, 7, 1 block. They had 9 steals, committing 18 total fouls. For Grace Baptist, 14 of 46 from the floor, 30%, 3 of 17, 18% from beyond the arc, and 15 of 25 from the line at 60%. Grace with 15 turnovers, 5 assists, 2 blocks, had 12 steals, and 17 points. Friendship Christian led in scoring today by Heaston with 16 points, followed by 13 from Patterson, 10 from Sandoval. And Grace Baptist, who will close out their season with the loss today, they were led in scoring by Corey Nelson with 20 points and 12 for Stephen Record. Final score again, 52-46, and Friendship Christian will move on and play McEwen in our final semifinal tomorrow on Semifinal Friday. We've got 6 dandy games coming up on the TSSAA Network.
The 2012 Blue Cross Basketball Championships are brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee, proud corporate sponsor of the TSSAA, and by the Governor's Highway Safety Office, who reminds you don't drink and drive, and by your local Tennessee Public Television stations, proud host of the 2012 Blue Cross Basketball Championships.
Hey, want to take a look at this? Thanks to Blue Cross's Walking Works for Schools program, Tennessee kids have walked over 17 million miles in the past 5 years. That's enough for 35 trips to the moon and back. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee is for Tennessee. Committed to getting kids walking and healthy. Get involved at bcbst.com/impact.
Take me home tonight.
You can choose the back seat, or we'll choose one for you.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.